Yo, just like always, man, you always want to start by combing out the client's hair in the direction that it wants to grow. We're about to give my guy a high stretch bald fade. And we just wetting the hair right now. And we about to give him a scissor cut. And he just want a little bit off the top. And y'all see, I'm repping them bills still, man. And everybody that's in the comments who watch football, y'all can't sit here and tell me Josh Allen didn't get that first down, bro. Like, they cheated us, man. We were supposed to be in the Super Bowl, man. The world wanted to see Josh Allen win the Super Bowl, and the referees, they robbed us. Kansas City put up that fight to go to the Super Bowl and get blown out. It's almost like that was their Super Bowl when they played the Bills every year. But you go to the Super Bowl and get wiped. Josh Allen would have put up a way better fight than that. But whatever, man. I'm going to still rep my Bills no matter what. I'm a diehard Bills fan. I'm from Buffalo, and I'm going to rep my squad regardless. And let's not get it twisted. I'm not a bandwagon, man. I'm actually from Buffalo, New York. But I moved to Tampa 2 years ago, man. And I love the transition, man. I don't got to deal with the cold no more. I don't got to deal with the snow. And honestly, Tampa changed my life. So let's jump right into the haircut. I pick up my Tune 45 trimmers, man. You can see these joints is smacking. I'm going to drop the line a little bit in the back of the head because he want a high fade, but he also want it drop a little bit. So we just going to contour it to the head shape. And you can see how these clippers just rip right through the hair, man. I love them. And we're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. We're going to start right at the bottom of the vertical bar. And you can see me dropping the line. And now we just want to make everything nice and even. You want to make sure this guideline is perfect as you can get it. I feel like this is your most important guideline. So if you put this guideline in sloppy, that's how your fade is going to come out, sloppy. And he can take the foil shaver, so we're just going to bald him out. And when you get to the top of that guideline, just make sure that you are scooping right out because you do not want to create a harsh guideline. Next, I'm going to come back with the Tune 45 clipper, and I'm starting open. And you can see how much I'm stretching out my guideline. I'm going up about an inch. And this fade is going to be stretched. Super stretched and super blurry, man. And we're going to keep this guideline nice and consistent going around the whole head. And I am showing y'all a new system today on how I fade with these clippers. They left me no choice, bro. I had to switch up a couple things and I had to jump into a new bag while fading with these clippers. And this is still the no guard open. And right after we done with the no guard open, we're gonna set in our next guideline with the 0.5 guard. And we are open. And you can see I'm stretching this guideline out as well. And for those who watch me, you know I like to take out my guidelines first, but with my new system, I am not taking out the guidelines. I am setting them in and I am leaving them. So I'm fading up first and then I'm going to start fading down. But just keep everything nice and consistent and make sure your guidelines are set in neat. Now I'm going to throw on the 1.5 guard. This is the highest guard that I'm going to use while fading. And we are open. And right when we get in right near the ridge, you want to scoop right out. And I'm gonna just continue doing this, going all the way around the head. And as long as you're scooping out, you're cool. Now we're gonna start fading down. So I threw back on the 0.5 and I went halfway in the lever, which means I should be halfway in that guideline that I set in with the 0.5 open. And when it lighten up, you're going to close it all the way. Close the lever, and you're going to go at the very bottom of the guideline. And you can see it's starting to lighten up. So now once you do that, you want to go back with your clipper closed. And now you're going to start to tap at that bottom guideline. Once you see it shift, you're going to open up the lever one notch. And as you are opening up your notches, you see the guideline is slowly fading away. And once I get halfway in the lever, you're going to start to see me just use the corner of the blade. And now I'm going to go all the way open. And now I'm just going to just detail up the fade. And then I'm just using all corners now at this point, really making this fade nice and blurry. And you can see how it just came together that fast. Simple. Like, look at that, bro. That fade got blurry quick. Now we just gonna pick up blending shears and we just blending that bulk out so we can have a nice smooth transition and we won't see that harsh guideline. Now I threw back on my 1.5 open. We just softening up that weight line that we just blended out. And just look how everything is just flowing nice and smooth and that fade got blurry. And we're gonna repeat the same exact steps on this side. We threw back on the 0.5. You start halfway in the lever. Once the line lighten up, you're gonna go all the way closed and go at the very bottom of the guideline. Once that transition is done, you come back with the lever closed and you start to tap at that bottom guideline. And you're going to gradually open up your lever. When you get halfway in the lever, that's when you want to start to use just the corner of the blade. And you see me just using the corners. Then you're just going to go all the way open, and that's when you are able to go in and detail out that fade just using the corners, man, the last 3 teeth of the blade. And you can see how fast this fade get blurry, man. It's so efficient. I love this new system, man. I love these clippers. I'm able to knock out these haircuts super fast, man, like in a blink of an eye. Like, we chilling, man. Then we pick up the blending shears. These are not thinning shears, they are blending shears. I'm just trying to blend. And right when we gotta blend it to where we want it, we're gonna throw back on that 1.5 guard and come right underneath it to make sure everything is smooth and make sure everything is flowing. Like, come on, man. These clippers are fire. And if you wasn't at EWP and you wasn't able to get these clippers, you missing out. But it's still not too late. Just go to Tomb45.com, hit that pre-order, and you will get your clippers. And if you really wasn't at EWP, man, I had a great time, man. But I'm really still lost for words on how many people walked up to me and was just like, "You more fades." Like, I watch your videos, man. Just like, I still don't even know what to say to something like that, bro. Like, thank you, man. Like, I appreciate you. Like, thank you for the support. Like, it's just crazy to me that people really like watch my content and people really telling me that like I'm helping them out. Like, that's all I ever want, man. I just really want to be able to break these videos down the best way possible to be able to touch somebody else and help them like really learn how to cut hair, man. Like, I don't try to gatekeep with you guys. I try to give it to y'all raw. Pause. But y'all get what I'm saying, man. I try to drop as much gems as I possibly can, but it's really just the simple fact that, you know, like, bro, I only have 16,000 subscribers, bro. It's just, I didn't go into EWP thinking that people were just going to recognize me and know me already. But I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. Like, I appreciate all y'all that came up and said what up, chopped it up with me, and everyone that watched my videos, man. Like, it really means a lot, and I'm gonna keep dropping these bangers. I promise y'all, and we just gonna lock in. So I just picked back up my trimmer, and I'm just using the corner of the blade, and I'm just trying to knock out that line that I see at the bottom. But whatever you put that line in with, if it still doesn't come out, pick up that trimmer, and that's what's going to take that line out for you. And this is how my guy came in looking. He was looking bad, but we know we had to lock in and get on right with that Mick Blurry special, baby. Y'all already know what it is. But thanks everyone for watching, man. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. If you're not subscribed, man, hit that subscribe button. And if you don't have them Tune 45 clippers or trimmers, bro, go to tune45.com. Hit that pre-order, bro. These things is fire, man. I see y'all on the next video. I'm out.